What is going on, guys? Sonic and the Bean Show here. Today we are looking at the brand new Jakks specific Super Mario King Boo figure set. So this is a 3-pack that includes a King Boo, a regular Boo, and a Luigi figure. We also get a huge open window that does show everything that you're getting here, and they also glow in the dark. Well, at least the Boo figures glow in the dark, which is really cool right there. But the packaging is pretty standard. Here is the top of the packaging, so you get like a top view, Super Mario logo right there, and then here is just the bottom, Mario, and then the logo. And then here is the other side, and we also get a side view right there. And then here is the back. As you can see, it just shows, the figures right there. Of course, the gimmicks with the figure right there. We also do get a description. If you want to pause and read that, you can. Okay, so here's everything out of the packaging right here. Man, this King Boo figure looks awesome, man. I really do like this thing. So you are getting a re-released Luigi figure. This is a 2.5-inch Luigi figure. We've gotten this one before, but this is the one with the updated articulation right here. Here we have a 2.5-inch Boo figure. This is just a standard Boo figure. You can, of course, move the arms, all the way around, really. So yeah, you do have a 2.5-inch one, and this one's a little bit different because it glows in the dark, which you can tell just how the plastic is a little bit. So this is just a regular one, and we've gotten one, one of these before in the past, but here's just like a side-by-side comparison with these, which is nice. So yeah, you have that, and then of course we have the King Boo figure. Let me actually just move these out the way just to show this off a little bit. But yeah, look at this. This is really cool. So check that out. So it is pretty much just a giant Boo, just a giant Boo right there. The crown is really nice though. The crown is actually onto the figure right there. It is actually glued on there, so you can't really like remove it or anything like that, but it does look pretty nice. I really do like the way how they did the crown here. I think it actually looks pretty good. The paint job also looks pretty nice here. Love the sculpt on this thing. You can see there is wheels at the bottom right here, and that's pretty much the gimmick of this thing, because when you move the wheels, as you can see, the tongue goes into the mouth and then the arms are spinning. So that's what happens when you do that. So when you roll this, that happens, as you can see. So yeah, that's pretty cool right there, and you can still move the tongue on your own. Really, you can move it like that. You can still move the arms too, which does put the tongue back in the mouth. So yeah, it's really cool. I really do like it. I like the sculpt on everything here, like the tongue, the teeth. I think it actually looks pretty cool. Now I'll do some comparisons. So you've seen how it looked with a 2.5-inch figure. So here it is with just Luigi right there. But then I'll throw in some more. Like here is just Mario, and then I'll just throw in like Peach here. So even with the 2.5-inch figure, I think it can definitely still work here. It does have to, oops, I didn't mean to do that. But it does have to stand like that, because if you try to lean it forward, it's going to stand, like that really. It's not really a way to kind of keep it wherever you want, really. You can barely see the wheel, depending on like where you're looking at it from, but like to the side, you can like barely see it, or like, the back either. You can't really see it as much, but it is going to be displayed like this when you like have it somewhere. But even with the 2.5-inch figures, I don't think it looks bad. I think this is actually okay. I think you can work around with this. And then I'll just throw in some 4-inch figures. So here is just a 4-inch Mario figure right here. Here's like Luigi, and then here is like Princess Peach. I think it can still work with the 4-inch figures too, but I think I do like it more with the 2.5-inch figures. I think the small little figurines work a little bit better in my opinion, but the 4-inch figures isn't too bad. I think you can still work around with the 4-inch figures. It's not too bad. So that's okay right there. I didn't really compare it with this, but this is just a regular 4-inch Boo figure. And this doesn't look too bad either. These two are pretty great. So that's nice. One more comparison. I'll compare it with like some bigger figures. So here is like Bowser right here. And then here is the Wiggler figure. I'll kind of just like, yeah, I think I can like squeeze it like that. So yeah, this is how it looks with just like, you know, the Wiggler and then Bowser. Okay, so here is how they look with the lights off, and man, these look really cool. So they're actually different than the previous one. The previous glow-in-the-dark Boo was like kind of like a green, it had like a greenish color when it glows in the dark. These kind of have like a bluish color, and it actually looks a lot better in my opinion. I really do like the blue color right here when it glows in the dark. So it's not like, there's like a little bit of green, but it's more of like bluish. It's not as green as the previous one that we had, but it does look pretty nice. And look at that. You can kind of see my hands. Like this thing definitely is glowing. Even the smaller one right here. And even when if I, you know, move the wheel, you know, that's how it looks right there. Still kind of see the tongue. Yeah. And here it is all the way around the bottom. Obviously, like the crown doesn't glow or anything like that, but here's the smaller one right here. I'll put maybe some black light just to help it a little bit more. See how that is. So I'll just get a close up here on this one. And then here's the King Boo figure. Alright, so that is going to wrap it up here on the Jakks specific Super Mario King Boo figure set. Again, I really do like this thing. I highly recommend getting this, especially if you always wanted to have a King Boo action figure in your collection. But let me know, what are your thoughts on this in the comments down below. If you want to pick this up, it is currently hitting Target. But as always, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until then, take care, my friends.